Hello, my lovely, smart, and intelligent learners. Today in mathematics, we'll be looking at correction to revision 4 on examination. All right, correction 1. If 5 textbooks were sold for 3,000 naira, how many textbooks will I be able to buy with 600 naira? And so we have 3,000 naira was able to buy 5 books. If we reduce the number of money to 600, now we'll have K number of books. So K equals to write what you have on the right hand side, which is 5 books over 1, times take the reciprocal. That's 600 over 3,000. So cut in 100 and you have 6 there in the numerator. From 600, cut 2 zeros in the denominator and you have 30. So 6 into 6 is 1 and 6 into 30 is 5. That means 600 into 600 is 1. 600 into 3,000 is 5. 5 again into 5 in the denominator, you get 1 there. And then 5 into 5 books will give you 1. And so our number of books that is needed is just 1 book. So you notice there, this is a direct proportion. Why? Because with 3,000 naira, I was able to buy 5 books. If I have less money of 3,600 naira, I will be able to buy less books. So more money, you can buy more books. Less money, you buy less books. Okay, number 2, correction number 2. It took 20 days for 40 men to complete a piece of work. How long will it take 80 men to complete the same work? And so we have 40 men. It took them 20 days. Now for 80 men, they will do it in number of days or no number of days. Why? So we say y is equals to 20 days times, write what we have on the right hand side, and the left hand side of the equation sign, rather, that is 40 men over 80 men. The men cuts men, and then divide in tens. So 40 into 10 is going to be 4 by cutting the 0. Cut the 0 in 80 and you are left with 8. 4 into 4 is 1. 4 into 8 is 2. 2 into 2 is 1. 2 into 20 is 10. And so the number of days we are looking for, y will be 1 times 10. That is 10 days. So you notice that if few men want to do a work, it will take them a long day. But if there are so many, it will take them less days. And so if you want to do a work, if you are many, it will take you less days. But if you are few, it will take you longer days. And this is indirect proportion. All right, number 3. You have find how many books of 8 centimeter thick will a shelf hold if it can hold 240 books that are 32 centimeter thick. Now we have 32 centimeter, we're able to hold 240 books. Now if it is 8 centimeter, it will hold 8k number of books. So k is equals to, always write what we have on the right hand side down, that's 240 over 1, then times, take what you have on the left hand side, 32 centimeter over 8 centimeter. The centimeter cut itself, and then 8 into 8 is 1. 8 into 32 is 4. And so the number of books will be k, which is equal to 4 times 240, and that will give you 960 books. So if you have big books, it will contain, if you have bigger books, it's going to contain less books. If you have big sized book, say 32 centimeter, big sized books, large sized books will contain very few of them will be able to go into the shelf. But if you have smaller books, more of them will be able to go into the shelf. So the smaller the size of the book, the more you can put into the shelf. And the bigger the size of the book, the few it can go into the shelf. So remember, if you have a box, if you have big box, few will go into your shelf. but you have tiny, tiny paper. More of them will go into the shelf, and this is indirect proportion. So the bigger, the few can enter into the shelf, and the smaller, the more can go into your shelf. Number 4, how much will I buy 60 chairs if 1 dozen of chairs cost 5,000 naira? Take note, 1 dozen is 12 chairs. So we have 12 chairs, they're costing 5,000 naira. So 12 chairs equals to 5,000 naira. Now 60 chairs equals to M. So M is equal to 5,000 over 1 times, take the reciprocal, 60 over 12. And so 12 into 12 is 1. 12 into 60 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25,000 naira. And so if I have 12 chairs, I get 5,000 naira. If I want more chairs, that means I will need more money. So few chairs with few money, more chairs with more money, and that is direct proportion. All right, number 5, the last number. A motorist drive a distance of 90 kilometers in 1 hour 20 minutes. What distance would have traveled in 4 hours? This time, take note of the time there. 1 hour 20 minutes means 60 times 1, 60. So 1 hour 20 minutes will be 60 plus 20, which will give you 80 minutes. And 4 hours will give you 4 times 60, which is 240 minutes. All right, that means we have 80 minutes equals to 90 kilometers. And then 240 minutes equals to unknown distance D. So D is equal to 90 kilometers over 1 times, take the reciprocal, 240 over 80. 80 into 80 is 1. 80 into 240 is 3. So 3 times 90 kilometers will give you the answer D, which is equal to 270 kilometers. Take note again, if you are going to drive a car in 80 minutes, it will go a distance of 90 kilometers. But if you go for more minutes, that's 240 minutes, you get 270 kilometers. And so if you enter into your car and drive a little distance, it will take you little time. So little time of driving, you will go little distance. But if you go with a long time, if you drive for a very long time, then you will have gone a longer distance. So little time, little distance. Longer time, longer distance. And that is direct proportion. All right. All right, these are your answers so far. Kindly make sure you write your correction, can listen to the video again, and send your answers to my WhatsApp number 090-989-32234. Thank you.